it's always so nice for someone to clap for you, but it's always nicer if you can do it yourself, because only you know what you've been through. Only you saw what it took to get through that, you know? And only you know how to love yourself the way that you want to be loved, the way that you want to be supported. So you need to start by loving yourself, start by supporting yourself, start by simply clapping for yourself, and knowing that that self-validation is the first step into, actually, it's the only form of validation that's truly necessary. The others from other people, it's always nice because then you can actually audibly hear it and hear from someone else and be like, oh really, me? But when it's coming from yourself and you know that you're that girl, that oh my god, you did that thing, it's like self-pride. You, not even pride is like a bad word. It's like you're proud of yourself. You're acknowledging the effort that you put in, because only you knew how much it took, and to achieve that goal, the kind of dark places that you had to crawl out of in order for you to achieve that goal, to clap for yourself and to master the art of clapping for yourself, even when it's not during the big things. So the thing is that when you're goal oriented and you're like focused on a big goal, the small milestones to that goal also matter. And that's something I'm really struggling with. But I'm trying to shift my mindset to know that even the small things, like for example, I set my goal for this year, or actually for last year, was to lose 2 kg so I can be more toned. The small milestones of just like, my jeans fitting a little bit looser than they have been, like, yeah, it's for me, it's like, yeah, I'm still not at the size that I want to be, but it's a small thing that at least I'm working towards that. And it took my boyfriend literally saying like, but you've done the thing, you're getting there. It's a small stepping stone for you to get to your goal. Acknowledging the small milestones to the goals and clapping for yourself, and mastering the art of clapping for yourself, it brings more desire to want to attain that goal. It brings more joy, and actually you can like give yourself a pat on the back, because it's like, yes, I'm doing it, I've done it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's always the small things like that that just keep you focused and keep you re-energized, and remembering that self-validation is more important than other people trying to validate you. Like, if you know that you're that girl, then you can do anything. You know what I mean? It's the small things like that, and acknowledging that some growth isn't always going to be visible. It's going to be in the small things, like in the mindsets. For example, it could be in the way that decisions that you make. If someone was to, I don't know, for example, because in my house I love food, like don't eat my leftovers. If someone was to eat my leftovers, originally I would get into a fit and I'll just shout at everybody. But then it's like taking small decisions, like, okay, they've clearly taken a bite of my food. I can just reframe and just communicate clearly as to why I don't like the situation. Small things like that of just like reframing, just reframing your mindset, changing the small decisions that you would normally do, like shifting the way you would normally act is like is a pathway to growth. It's like one of those, it's just those little things that just that show you that you've grown. It's a small thing, yeah, like, yeah, you used to shout people eat your leftovers in the fridge and it's very annoying, but you're not shouting anymore, and just like refraining that energy and just communicating clearly is a small mindset shift that shows growth. You've reassessed the way that you want to act and the way that you want to be, and you're becoming the person that you want to be, because you're no longer acting and making decisions in the person that you used to be. So the small mindset things they're not tangible, but they do help in helping propel your growth and seeing that you are changing to be the person that you want to be. And it's something that you should clap for, because you should be proud that you're no longer acting in the way that you used to be, and you are growing, and that needs to be applauded for. It's the small things, you know, like that change things. It's the small things that become bigger things that then change you to becoming the person that you want to be, and build you to becoming that person that you truly can envision yourself to be. And and just the small things, very small things, but you make a humongous difference. Your mindset, the actions that you do, the decisions that you make, small decisions, deciding to go to the gym, deciding to eat healthier options, deciding to refrain from being angry, and communicating clearly why exactly are you angry about the situation, and just addressing it clearly and directly, refraining from people and actions and energies that dilute you, or like put you back in a situation that you don't want to be. Those are small changes of growth, but that you don't notice because they're intangible. But just taking a moment to just pause and reflect that no, I didn't do this. An old me would have done that. Requires a moment of applause because it's a milestone of your growth. And I am proud of you, and you are proud of you. But most importantly, the only validation that's ever required is that you are proud of you. If you can be proud of yourself and you can self-validate yourself, you don't need validation from anyone else. It's nice, definitely, but you don't need it. And will definitely help. It's something I'm definitely working on because who doesn't like being clapped for? Like, come on, duh. But like, if you're proud of yourself, that inner joy, that inner spark, that little bounce in your step when you're walking, girl, you can't even mess with that. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's like hyping yourself up too. Like, or when you're about to get dressed for somewhere, you're about to go somewhere, just being like, okay, girl, I look nice. Yeah, it's obviously nice when someone else tells you look nice, but when you know you look nice, you walk different. You approach the world differently. Like you walk different. You approach the world different. Like your energy is just different. So if you imagine like every day, every time you want to do a task, you're hyping yourself like, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn this language on Duolingo. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this task. Oh yeah, I'm gonna smash it. Just hyping yourself before you even do the task. Growth, honey, growth. And it's gonna just empower you to feel like you're already living in the life that you deserve. You're already living in that reality of that future you. How would future you want to approach this problem? How would future you approach this day, today? What would future you want? I think you just act accordingly and you just start doing the small things. Future me is a confident babe. Future me hypes herself up because she knows she's that girl. Because old me would be like, wow, now that's a woman I'd love to be, because you are that woman. Like, it's the small milestones that you just have to pause, reflect, hype yourself, and congratulate yourself on the small things that you do for yourself every single day. And it's just important to take a moment to reflect, to see how far you've come, how far you're going to go, but to just pause in this center point in time to see that you're no longer acting in the way that you used to act. You're no longer making the decisions that you used to make. You're no longer moving in the way you used to move. You're no longer allowing energies that don't reflect in the path that you want to be, that you don't want to be on. You're just allowing energies that flow positively. You're allowing people and boundaries that respect you. You're allowing yourself to become more of yourself, that person that's confident, the person that's independent, the person is that self-hype, the person that has self-validation, doesn't require validation from other people. It is nice, yes, who doesn't like that? But your validation and you being happy for you is the most important thing, and putting that above anything else just propels you into being your highest self. And I just want to close off this podcast by just reminding you that pause every time you make a decision and think, what would my best version decide? And then act upon that. Or even after you've done the decision, just realize that old me would have done something else, but this is new me, and I like her, and she is the person that I'm not only becoming, but I now am. I'll see you in the next one. Hi, my name is Ayanda, and I'm the host of Building the You You Want. We have weekly episodes, so be sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment. I can't wait to hear your thoughts about this episode and future topics that you would like to discuss. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.